My name's Jennifer Allen, and I'm the second officer on a seismic survey vessel off the coast of Angola. Well, I actually was a sea cadet growing up, from 12 to 19, and then I was a naval reserve officer for a little while teaching sea cadets. So I've always loved the ocean, always loved it. So I went to the Marine Institute, not this particular one, I went to the Marine Institute in Newfoundland when I was a little bit older, because I realized that I was missing out and that's what I wanted to do. I'm here at the Marine Center taking a course called SEN2, Simulated Electronic Navigation 2, which is an upgrade course so I can someday get my promotion to chief mate. The SEN2 course is basically a bit of advanced training on how to use all the electronic equipment we have on the bridge, like our radars, our ECTIS, which is an electronic chart data system that shows the chart up on the screen so you can see where you're going. We have to plan a passage between two different ports and then follow the passage on the simulator in a fake ship and actually drive the ship, alter course around different islands and avoid hitting other vessels that are in place in the area. So this course is specific for upgrading to become a chief mate or a captain. The prerequisites aren't very high for civilian Marine training. If you want to go into the military and get the same training, then you would have to apply to the military or the Coast Guard. But for civilian schools, you just have to have a high school degree and decent grades. So basically, the schools, you apply to them the same as you would to a university. So if you can get into university, you can get into a Marine school. For all Marine training courses, the demand is pretty high. There's lots of ships in the sea in every country, and there's a very high demand for qualified mates. So within my company right now, there's a high demand for chief mates. So they're kind of pushing me to get my exams finished because I have enough sea training and I'm qualified for promotion soon. Well, there's a lot of people in this industry, very, very different people. If you like the sea at all, if you don't get too seasick, and you can't judge that either. If you get seasick on a small vessel, you might not get seasick on a larger vessel. They're completely different. So if you like the ocean and want to give it a try, it's definitely worth getting out there and trying it out. At least going on a ferry ride and seeing if you get seasick or not, and then see if you want to try it out. There are a lot of women on board my ship. I work on a ship that has a lot of people in science trades, and well, by a lot, I mean there are 5. 5 out of about 62 people. When I was in school, it was similar amounts of women, I guess you could say. I graduated 35 people in my class, and 5 were women. So the graduating classes, there aren't that many women. I think the main thing I would advise is to actually get out on a boat and make sure you like it. When I started in this field, in my first year, when we went on our summer training, we had, I think, 5 people out of a class of 52 or so who quit because they got seasick and they didn't like it. So, they did a full year of school and then quit because they got seasick. The money in the marine industry is pretty good, frankly. If you're working on things like oil tankers or cargo ships, you can be making pretty darn good money compared to somebody, just graduating and going to some sort of shore job in an office. You could be making double what they're making. And then it depends on the type of ship as well, though. Tugboats and things, they make pretty good money too. If you work on an oil rig, which we can go and work on rigs as well. The money there is through the roof. It's phenomenal. A lot of people like working, everybody asks me if I work on a cruise ship as soon as they find out, and I don't. But cruise ships, the money is not necessarily as high. It's good money, but it's not as high as some of the other cargo related ships because on the cruise ships you get all the perks of traveling to fancy ports and stuff like that. But friends of mine who work on cruise ships, they love it. Friends who work on oil tankers, they love it. And my ship is not a cargo ship, it's for the oil and gas industry. And it's pretty good. It's a middle ground, I guess you would say. Maybe a little higher than middle, but it's pretty good. I don't plan to leave there anytime soon.